Hey traders, in this video I wanted to share some thoughts with you that could help you to think about where are you going with in your trading journey. Many people who come into trading, just as I've shared my story, I found that this was an easier way to trade versus having experiences in stocks and forex. In all, there is a much shorter time to monitor and the trades are not open overnight or for long periods of time, making it much less stress and much less risk for sudden loss of asset, because sometimes there can be these huge price jumps and the stop loss is not going to save you. So that was my story, and when I found out about binary options, I felt that this was a really fast paced and good return, because all you need it to be is to be more than, let's say, 60% accurate and you're already making money. A lot of people come into binary trading for different reasons, and over the years I've seen several students who have gone from some time to part-time and some even full-time, but a lot of them that I know like to maintain at part-time so they can keep that work-life balance. At the same time, in this video I wanted to talk about the mindset aspects, because we don't simply want to be making money and being the same person we are, but in fact we want to be more than we are. We want to demonstrate growth in our lives. So through the years, if you've been following my content, you will know that I'm quite into self-development, and some of the speakers that I listen to on a very regular basis include Jeffrey Allen, Bert Goldman, Vishen Lakhiani, and also Sri Akarshana. So these are a few. Forgot to mention Joe Dispenza. I recently started listening to Joe Dispenza as well. And Joe Dispenza loves to talk about this concept of matrix, and how many of us are just living life in a program. We're just doing the same things over and over again without really thinking about why we're doing them, and without having new expectations, but just simply content with the same old. And when you're making 2 or 3 times of your current income boosted by trading binary options, you probably don't want to be same old. You want to be better than this. And it's not simply like, I'm going to do all the same things, just I'm going to spend more money doing every single thing. Maybe I'm going to save more, I'm going to buy more expensive clothes, I'm going to drive a better car, I'm going to use premium fuel. But that's not basically it. What kind of growth are we looking at? And one of the things that I feel that really helps one grow, first and foremost, is to recognize what you want and to put yourself in positions that break the programming, break the daily cycle. So one of the things I do, have been doing this for since mid-COVID, was to do a daily journal. This daily journal, I do it on a website called 750words.com. You can check it out. You can even try out their free trial. I think it's free for the first week. So what I felt that helps me a lot in this was that I would daily unbottle my thoughts first thing in the day until it gets to 750 words. Over time, I've been doing this in less and less time. So nowadays, it takes me about 12 minutes on average to get 750 words. My journals do not make too much sense, but everything that's on the top of my head, I just write it out, and it kind of helps me set the direction for the day, because at least I'm not having these issues burdening my head. And if I identified certain areas of concentration or improvement, I can work on it during the day. I can put it on that day's to-do list. And this brings me to the next point. Every day I have a to-do list of up to 8 items. I personally recommend that for most people, starting out with 3 or 4 items would be good, and work your way up. As you work your way up, you don't have to hit every single goal, but it's best to start with less and to hit more of these goals. And when I do this activity, I start with the most difficult task first, because when I can do the most difficult task first, it creates a lot of momentum, and then I finish the second most difficult task and then the third. And when I do this back to back, day by day, I rest on weekends, by the way, but this creates such momentum and such empowerment, personal empowerment, self-confidence. You feel like you're able to be a master of your own destiny. And that's something, that I really wanted to share with you. I hope this habit is something that you can explore, and I hope that it will serve you in the same way that it served me. Now, there's one aspect from Sri Akarshana that I wanted to share, and that is in regards to he has a manifestation technique. Of course, like I said, so to be able to grow, we need to recognize what areas we need growth. And a lot of the time, when we want to create growth, it all happens from desire. Okay, desire is a very powerful tool. Also, at the same time, like desire rides on emotion. And there could be events in your life that you remember very well. It was because there was emotion attached to these events. One of the techniques that I really liked about manifestation that I learned from watching Sri Akarshana's videos was that, create an image of something that really bothers you, something that affects your family. It could be a situation that you're in, it could be a financial situation, it could be a work situation, and visualize all the people that are affected in it. Exaggerate the image. What Vishen Lakhiani loves to say: exaggerate the image, make it brighter, change the color tone, make it over the top, dramatize it. When the mind is not able to distinguish from reality and imagination, when it's very vivid, when you're being very present in these creative thoughts, just feel it for a moment and put it away, put that thought away. And the next thing would be to do a piece of action. Bert Goldman calls this the insignificant event. Sri Akarshana, he talks about this as, for example, if your goal is money, to make the windfall of money come in, first we could start by giving away money, like to a charity or something like that. If you do not give, how do you get? If your cup is full, how can there be new water going into that cup? So empty your cup first. If you want fresh things in your life, how about giving away something that is old, that burdening, not adding much value away instead? So this is something that I wanted to share, and I hope this is guiding you on a good path. All right, I unfortunately have to pick my kids from school, so let me know if you like this content. I'll come back, create a new part. Thank you.